I'm Michael Gallen. I'm a composer. I'm from Monaghan, but I'm based in Dublin for the last couple of years. I'm here in Cois Tine for 2 weeks, and I'm going to be here for another 2 weeks. So I'm at the midpoint. So yeah, so far what I've basically been getting all of the other work out of the way, which has been mostly kind of score-based work. So I'm writing a piece for Chamber Choir Ireland, and that had to be finished for the end of last week. And then this opera as well. But what I've really wanted to do was to start this new project that's kind of based around the piano and voice, kind of myself as a performer. If nobody was asking me what music to write, what music would I write? I'm kind of using this residency as that luxury. It's perfect. I mean, it's incredible to come here, first of all, because Gerry, who owns the cottage, obviously is a huge fan of music himself, and the house is set up as a sort of shrine to music. So the second that I came in the door, you feel this real creative richness and a very warm energy in the house. Mandolas hanging from the walls, and I brought my piano here with me, and it sounds better in this room than it does in my own house by a good long shot. A big thing for me always is if you can get to a place where there's a lot of silence, it does give you the space to imagine new music in a way that isn't really possible if your aural sphere is very full. So I think a place like this is very special for that. I'm kind of using the residency to invite people whose work I like to spend a little bit of downtime with some creative people, which, I mean, what an incredible luxury. Normally when I'm in the context of working in the city, I find I have to timetable myself quite rigorously in order to get work done. So I find I've become absolutely obsessed with birdsong since I've been here. There's a bird sanctuary over in the Killikeen Park. The amount of birds and the kind of cacophony of birdsong that kind of greets you every time you go out the door, it's really, really incredible. You know, when you're given that space to reflect a little bit and to read and observe things and to listen. I think, people don't listen enough really in the modern world, and even composers. It's lovely just to get an opportunity to press pause and to listen. There are some musicians who are coming who are people that I've worked with before, and then others are people whose work I like, and I'm using the residency as an opportunity to, I suppose, sit in a quiet place and kind of present some new material to them and see what happens. And then at the end of my time, Luca Truffarelli, who's a kind of visual and video artist, is coming. Start seeing maybe where some visual stimuli might drive the music before the music is finished, and vice versa. And Emmett Condon, who's kind of the creative producer on this new project that I'm hoping to kind of unfold from the residency. So in the last couple of days, what we'll be working on is kind of finding the visual identity of the project and maybe seeing whether there might be some live projection along with my piano playing. How often do you get an opportunity as an artist to really, take a pause, just press pause and say, why am I doing what I'm doing, and what is it that I want to make, and what do I want to say with that? I've never come across a residency like this before where you feel as a musician that it's built for you. Honoured to be here, and very delighted that they gave me the opportunity.